See, we're so busy thinking about the micro instead of the macro. Look at the big picture, make a decision because you deserve it.
Welcome to Exploring Mind and Body with Drew Tadia. Drew is an expert in nutrition, fitness, lifestyle, and more. And he wants to help you live a healthier, longer, and more active life. Now here's your host, Drew Tadia.
Welcome to another edition of nationally syndicated Exploring Mind and Body. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of our True Form Life community wherever you may be listening. This show is a bunch of little snippets. So if you guys aren't quite familiar with us on social media, that's what we do. We're all over social media. We're a parent. We do lives, we do reels, we do stories, we do posts. We've been doing that for years. That's kind of how we have grown our business, fortunately. And reels is kind of the thing right now. Everyone's doing reels, so we got to do reels too. So obviously how social media works, they push the algorithms to do the kind of things that they want you to do for whatever reason. I think honestly TikTok's blowing up, so everyone's kind of copying TikTok at the moment. We are on TikTok. That's just at Drew Tadia. You can find us at facebook.com/trueformlife and Instagram at Drew Tadia. We're all over. So for now, what we've done is we've put together 30 to 60 second clips. We grabbed them from social media and we threw them together in a show. I think they're pretty good clips. You may disagree, but I thought, why not throw those together in a show, podcast, audio format only, so you guys could listen. So you're going to hear a bunch of different clips and there'll be splitters in between, so you'll know that there's different topics. But my take on random topics that are going on, not just health and wellness, but around the world as well, because some things just don't make sense. At any rate, sit back and enjoy. We got all that coming up.
This is Exploring Mind and Body. Naturally improve your lifestyle one show at a time with your host, Drew Tadia.
So I just jumped on my Facebook page, facebook.com/trueformlife, and I had about a 10-minute conversation explaining our MAP program and what we're looking for. This is our Metabolism Accelerator program. And our inbox is full of people asking all kinds of questions, interested in the program. Rightly so. Dorothy lost 10 pounds in 3 weeks, 6.5 inches. Laura lost 7 pounds in the first week and 2.25 inches, which is crazy. They're amazing results. And we don't just teach instant results. We teach how to keep those results forever. So our second part is sustainability. But the thing is, people are messaging saying, hey, can I start in September? Can I start after my holiday? Can I start? And the thing is, sure, that's great. You can start whenever you want. The thing is that date, September or my birthday, it's arbitrary. It doesn't mean anything. All it means is that you're not ready to start today. We're looking for people that want to start immediately. They want that change. They want to get going, and they want to see a difference in their life. If that's you, let us know in the comments. If you need to wait, then you can wait. We can't guarantee spots are going to be available.
All right, so I'm going to go over why each of our supplements are in the beginner package of what we recommend for the MAP program. Now, you don't have to buy supplements. We're not one of those companies that push supplements or say you have to use supplements to join our program. It's not what we're about. But I will be very clear, or I want to be very clear, that we see two sets of significant difference of those that use supplements on a regular basis and those that aren't using our supplements. So that's why they're there, and that's why we go over them. That's why we send a PDF out so you can go through them and have a look and learn how to use them and why. And that's why I'm going to do a bunch of short videos to explain specifically why each product is recommended, and hopefully that helps in the long run for you guys.
Okay, let's go over this because this question comes up a lot and I'm perfectly okay with it. We're not cheap. Let's be very clear with that. I want to be clear with that so we attract the right people that are willing to invest in their health. Those that want to lead with price are looking at the lowest price around. Just want to know the price, just tell me the price. That's not fair to the program. It's not fair to us if you don't know what exactly is that you're getting for the price, right? If you're looking for cheap, you're probably just looking for the lowest price around, which is Planet Fitness. is 20 bucks a month. You're looking at 50 bucks a month for your local gym. You're just paying to use their facility. You're not paying for customization, for that personal touch, for those people that are invested in your health as much as you are and will continue to follow up with you and help you see results. That's much different. If you're looking for cheap, you're looking for a program where they're just getting started. We've been doing this for over 10 years. If you're looking for cheap, you're looking for an experimental type of program that you don't know if it works. On average, our clients lose 8 pounds in the first week and 3 inches. That's why we're not cheap.
We are giving away $500 in grocery money coming up for this campaign that I'm super excited about. We had a conversation of how we can help our community. You guys have been so amazing to us. We're so grateful to each and every one of you that support us on a regular basis. So we said, what can we do? How can we give back? We know a lot of people are struggling with the increase of grocery bills right now. So we thought if we could give away some money to thank you, that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're rolling out a car logo campaign. If you're interested in putting a True Form logo on your car, we'll enter your name into a draw to win some money, some grocery money. So we're going to do 5 different $100 draws. You can win more than one time. So let us know if you want a black logo or a white logo, and we'll get that shipped off to you, or you can pick up if you're more local, and let's make it happen.
If you want to maintain where you're at right now, you work out twice a week. If you want to improve your results and get better at what you're doing, you have to work out 3 to 4 times a week, minimum. Probably 5 times a week is a little bit better. And I'm not saying you have to be in the gym for 2.5 hours. We do 25-minute workouts, 30-minute workouts maybe. And that's with me talking and explaining. So 25-minute workouts. And that's daily, but it's also lifestyle. You need to do those things. You need to do those little things that no one wants to talk about, like you park further away from the grocery store so you're not right in front of the door, but you get a few more steps in.
Another product we recommend on the MAP program is called Pure C8 MCT oil. That's very specific because not all MCT oils are created equally. Pure C8 is caprylic acid. Often MCT oils are split or cut with other cheaper rancid oils. You could look at palm oil, which causes the inflammation. Inflammation causes chronic pain. So you want to avoid palm oil. You also want to avoid different carbons, carbon 10 and 12, that I'll talk about in another video. For now, you're looking for Pure C8, which is caprylic acid. Number 2 is that good fats burn bad fats. We need the good fats to eliminate the bad fats in our body. Number 3 is that our joints need some lubrication. Healthy fat, the oils from healthy fats will help with that, especially if you're just starting to work out. And number 3 is caprylic acid processes differently in our body and goes straight to the brain, which can eliminate brain fog and improve mental clarity.
When it comes to iceberg lettuce or romaine lettuce, you're not going to get too many nutrients there. It's a lot to do with water, to be honest with you. There's a lot of water in those, and not a ton of nutrients. And that's not to say you shouldn't have them. You should still get greens into your body as however you can. But if you really want to get some nutrients into your body, you can look at kale, you can look at spinach, and you can even look at Swiss chard. But definitely kale, spinach are at the top of the list. I would even tell you to go organic with those two, if possible.
Hey everyone, my name is Drew Tadia. I thought I'd jump on here real quick to introduce myself. As Chris suggested, we own a holistic company called True Form Life based around nutrition, fitness, lifestyle, etc. Our I help statement is, I help busy moms increase energy, burn body fat, look better than they did before babies, without spending hours in the gym in 90 days or less. And we do this by using our MAP program, Metabolism Accelerator Program, our map to your success. We also host a nationally syndicated radio show that's on over 30 radio stations across the world, and that's on a podcast as well. And then I've written 3 books, and we also manufacture our own nutraceutical products, so as a supplement company. I'm always here to help. I love talking about marketing, love talking about sales. If I can help out with anything, please reach out. I'm looking forward to meeting and working with each one of you.
Another product we recommend on the MAP program is called Pure C8 MCT oil. That's very specific because not all MCT oils are created equally. Pure C8 is caprylic acid. Often MCT oils are split or cut with other cheaper rancid oils. You could look at palm oil, which causes inflammation. Inflammation causes chronic pain. So you want to avoid palm oil. You also want to avoid different carbons, carbon 10 and 12, that I'll talk about in another video. For now, you're looking for Pure C8, which is caprylic acid. Number 2 is that good fats burn bad fats. We need the good fats to eliminate the bad fats in our body. Number 3 is that our joints need some lubrication. Healthy fat, the oils from healthy fats will help with that, especially if you're just starting to work out. And number 3 is caprylic acid processes differently in our body and goes straight to the brain, which can eliminate brain fog and improve mental clarity. Tire kickers are for used car lots. Check this out. I had this really cool conversation with someone that just signed up for our MAP program. And they said, how are things going? I said, things are going crazy. Like, we're super busy trying to keep up with messages and everyone asking questions. I said, we have a variety of people coming in. Some people are super interested. Other people are kind of interested. And then another percentage of are just tire kickers. They have no interest at all. They just want to know what everyone's talking about or what the program is about. And she said, you know what? I used to be a tire kicker, and I thought that was such a cool realization because a lot of people wouldn't admit to that. And then I thought that about myself. I said, you know what? There's a time when I was a tire kicker too, and I wasn't really interested in whatever that program was or whatever that service was that I was inquiring about. I just kind of wanted to know about it. So at any rate, I feel like at least for us, we're looking for 100% serious people, not tire kickers. And I feel like that's a fair statement to share, that those that are super interested, let's do this. Otherwise, wait till you're ready.
Hey busy mamas, I'm going to share a chicken marinade recipe with you. We threw this one together, but it's so delicious that we started sharing it with the clients from our MAP program. So chicken doesn't have to be plain and boring, but you do have to be careful of all those high calorie marinades and sauces out there. So this one is, I'm going to show you right now. This is our homemade Thai chili sauce. We're going to put about 3 tablespoons of that, 3 or 4. And then we've got our Bragg's soy sauce here. I'm just going to do a couple drops of that, 2 teaspoons. And then we have maple syrup. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of maple syrup in there. Whisk that up and then pour it over your chicken.
When you make a choice, stick with your decision. When you make a decision, you made that choice, live with it. Don't have one foot in, one foot out. Oh, this is what I want to do. Just kidding. What if it's scary when we get there, for example? Or what if like you made your, but what if it doesn't work out? What if it doesn't pan out? What if it was the wrong decision? You make your decision and you live with your decision. Whatever happens, that's what you stand by. That's what you stick by. And I think it's quite challenging when you have people that are like, oh, make their decision. And you see it all the time of someone like maybe wants to work with you in business, or maybe someone wants to do a collaboration together and they're like, yeah, let's do this. It sounds great. And then they find out it's a bit more work than they expected. And then they're like, oh, maybe this was a bad decision. Maybe I don't want to do this anymore. Like, you made the decision. You stick with the decision.
Okay, so I gotta tell you, I sit across from these busy moms, like these women that give absolutely everything to everyone else and put themselves last, and they tell me heartbreaking stories of how they hate themselves and how they can't stand what they look like in the mirror, and how their self-esteem is so low and they can't fit in their clothes and they've never been so heavy. It's endless, and I feel so bad. But here's the thing, is that we have an answer, and it's our MAP program. It's our Metabolism Accelerator program. And I want to be very clear that there is an answer and there is a way out, but there's work. Like, it takes work, and we've built our reputation in being open, honest, and transparent. And you have to go to the grocery store, you have to meal prep, you have to eat the food, you have to follow the plan specifically. We've had people lose 5 pounds, 8 pounds in a week. Think about, in the first week, think about how incredible that would be to have that instant gratification and knowing you're in a program that works, as long as you're willing to put in the work. You should should celebrate your successes. It doesn't matter how big or how small. You should share that with people. If you join a program, you should tell people, I've joined a program. I'm excited about it. I wanted to let you know about it. You should be proud, because most people will never make that decision. They'll never truly commit. Most people dabble with a trainer. They dabble in the gym, don't really see the results they're looking for, and they quit. When you join a program, you should be proud that you're one of the few that made a decision. That's number one. And secondly, when you see results, celebrate those successes. When our MAT program members, I share some of their successes. I say, so-and-so lost this much, or so-and-so fit in this pair of jeans. I do that to celebrate them. I do that to lift them up. I do that to help them stay accountable and let them know we're watching. And I want them to know that we're proud of them and their success, and that there's many more to come. So celebrate, don't hide.
Okay, I hear this all the time. So listen up. I usually hear it from ladies that are so busy, like busy moms. I understand, super busy trying to get your workouts in. I missed my workout, but I went for a walk. So let me explain. Going for a walk isn't going to get you the results you're looking for, and we can replace that with anything. I would miss my workout, but I did some gardening. I missed my workout, but I cut the lawn, or I shoveled. Whatever it is, understand that those actions equal different results. So, for example, you wouldn't expect to get that beach body you're looking for, burn body fat, increase your metabolism, drop inches by gardening. Those are two different actions. Think about the reverse. You wouldn't exercise to get the result of food from a garden, right? So understand that you have to control your expectations with the actions that you take.
So I gotta tell you real quick, I've been trying to work with this motorcycle shop to get my bike fixed, and I got some linked over there. They've been really difficult to deal with. Like, they seem like really nice guys, but almost zero personality. And I thought, like, okay, I can get past that. Nice guys, trying to help me out or trying to run a business, but it's so hard to get past almost zero customer service, not all that friendly, no person, not smiling, how you doing, just one-word answers. And at the same time, I went to another business, and the business was like, it smelled like smoke, it looked a little bit dirty, the plants were overgrown. I just thought, it is so hard to run a business, even if you're good at it. Even if you offer good prices, customer service, you gotta put in a little bit of effort to make it easier on yourselves. All those little things matter. That how you doing? How's your day going? Vacuuming, watering plants. That sounds ridiculous, relaying this message, but I got to tell you, we have to give people reasons to come back, not reasons to go elsewhere.
So I had this conversation with someone, and I wanted to share with you so I could explain what went down and how we can wrap our minds around it. So we had a conversation talking about nutrition, fitness, etc. And they're like, oh, you're one of those nutrition fitness companies that do online work. I've already tried one of those. They don't work. Okay, so two limiting mindsets here. Grouping all nutrition and fitness coaches, programs in the same, and then saying those don't work. So two limiting mindsets, because every single practitioner is different. They offer different mindset, different ingredients, different philosophy, from keto and fasting to more carb types of high intensity workouts, at home workouts. They're all completely different. I'm actually in part of a paid private group. There's dozens and dozens, if not hundreds, of different practitioners. Everyone does something different, even though the deliverables are similar. So if you're going to group everyone together, that's limiting your mindset. And that's something you should understand, because if you're looking for a program that works, you need an open mind. I had such a good time on this latest Exploring Mind and Body. That's our nationally syndicated radio show and a podcast. I talked to Dr. Rob Carpenter. He's been all over the Hollywood scene. He's part of the UCLA alumni. He's done TEDx talks. And he talks about, in his latest book, the 48 Laws of Happiness. And it's so interesting. We talked about the mindset of achieving or overachieving and never having enough, and then the mindset of people that may not be all that motivated, being obsessed with the next flashy thing and continuing to look for materialistic things, new cars, bigger houses. We know that the rat, being stuck in the rat race and always wanting to achieve more, even though it doesn't necessarily make us happy. So I definitely recommend checking that show out. That's at exploringmindandbody.com or any one of your favorite podcasting platforms. Our MAT program registration doors are closed. We had a bunch of people. We get messages every day, which is super cool. We're very grateful for our community and the support and everyone interested in our new program, which MAP stands for Metabolism Accelerator Program. I'll map to your success. And we've been seeing incredible results. For the first week, 6 pounds, 8 pounds. We just posted Dorothy's down 12 pounds in 5 weeks, which is an average of over 2 pounds a week, which is amazing, but it takes work. It takes time and effort, and it takes us work too. So we're actually taking a break because we onboarded a bunch of people last week. We have a handful of people onboarded this week to start. We do customization for everyone, so it's very it's time consuming. We put a lot of work and time and effort into our clients, which is why we're closing the doors for now. If you want to get on the waiting list, send a message and we'll let you know when they're back open.
So we have a smoothie recipe. We don't have a smoothie recipe. We have a smoothie recipe that we want to share with you to hydrate.
Yeah, so especially if you're feeling maybe a bit hungover, or maybe you need, you can switch this up. Maybe feel something different if you want to change your smoothies, because it's a tropical one.
Tropical smoothie.
Tropical smoothie. So if we start off with coconut water, that's going to have those natural electrolytes we talked about. It's going to give it a different flavor and a different taste as well, which is nice, and a good combination with the other fruits we have in there.
Mm-hmm. So we've got mangoes in there as well, and pineapple and banana.
Yep.
So that's all part of the tropicalness.
But you can throw
refreshing, and the it'll help replenish like those natural sugars as well.
Yeah, we always recommend Complete Truth Protein. We've seen it before as we talk about. Sometimes we feature it, but Complete Truth Protein is a nice way to add an extra boost to your smoothie or make it a whole meal. That can help as well.
So if it's like painting a picture, right? Like you paint all the pieces of the puzzle need to come from the same box to get the end result you're looking for. We've seen incredible results. Dorothy's down 10 pounds and 6.5 inches in 3 weeks. And that's on this program. It's not like parts of different programs. So I would suggest, that's why it's a bit difficult with Beachbody, because their workouts are more generalized. And most people think that all programs or all workouts or meal plans are quite similar, but they're not. We work individually and we customize for the result you're looking for. So a lot of our conversations around menopause and hormones and how to maximize your results. And to do that, we would need you to be fully involved in one program. So I would suggest that if you're not ready for that, then probably stick with Beachbody until you're looking for something, a complete package that's different. Another product we recommend on the MAP program is magnesium bath flakes. There's a difference between Epsom salts and bath flakes. Most people have heard of Epsom salts. Epsom salts is actually magnesium sulfate, very low end of the absorbability scale. And it's also cheaply produced and a cheap product, which is why it doesn't cost much, and you can find them in just about every pharmacy. You're looking at magnesium bath flakes, which is magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride is at the top of the absorbability, which means you get more bang for your buck. You get more out of it. So when you're joining the MAP program, this will help you sleep better, which will help you recover better. If you recover better, you can put more effort into your workouts and get more results. And it'll also help you sleep better. Magnesium is a relaxant. It'll help with those restless legs, tight muscles from challenging workouts, and a much deeper sleep. So make sure you're looking for magnesium bath flakes instead of Epsom salts.
We actually just switched our dentist, but at our last dentist, we had them mark it on our chart. Like, please put on our chart that we do not want any products with fluoride.
Yeah.
So they did that. And every time that we went, they're like, still no fluoride? And we're like, nope. No fluoride.
And you guys can make your own choices. That's just a decision we make. And we don't have any teeth problems. That's what I'm trying to get at, is that they tell you have to take this stuff so you don't get this, this, and this, and we don't, and there's no issue. Again, you take care of your teeth properly. Maybe that stuff is more like medication. Maybe that's more like if you're drinking tap water with fluoride in it, or if you're not properly taking care of your teeth. Maybe that could make sense in that regard.
So we recommend spirulina in the MAP program in the morning to help in many different ways. First of all, it's going to give you a boost of energy. Now, we recommend liquid mag and spirulina first thing in the morning and then a workout. We can get into that in another video, but just think about the benefits of all the energy you have in the morning to complete your workout. The more energy you have, the better workout that you're going to complete, which means the more results that you're going to see. And if everyone wants to see results, there's over 40 vitamins and minerals in spirulina. It's also jam-packed with protein. So this is super important. We recommend 5 tabs first thing in the morning, most specifically to give you that energy boost, shake off any of that morning brain fog so you can get the day started out right. We're at this carnival area and there's all kinds of unhealthy types of foods and treats and snacks, and that's okay if you want to consume that. Of course, that's your choice, but you have to understand results and you have to manage your expectations. If you're going to eat all the little pleasures and treasures that aren't going to take you close to your results, and you can't expect results, especially if you're involved in a fitness program, or if you're working out or trying to eat right. And the thing is, only you can make that decision for you. It doesn't matter how good a coach you are, how long the program's been around, or how properly it's put together. You have to make that decision for yourself, for your health, and for your results. And if you're going to choose otherwise, then just manage those expectations that those results likely won't be there.
We love to share results. So when we share results, I guess when we see results, that means we're on the right track. We like to celebrate that for ourselves and for our clients. We want to lift them up. We want to let them know we're proud of them, that they inspire us, that they inspire others, that we're watching them. We want to help them stay accountable. There's many reasons why we share results. And I do want to mention that there's a reason I only mentioned the first name. That's first of all. And second of all, I would never share progress pictures without asking full permission, unless someone was 100% comfortable. If you're signing up to a program and you don't tell anyone, understand that that decision is based out of fear. You don't want to tell anyone, because if you fail, even though there's no such thing as failure, right? You just fail forward and get better. If you fail, you're going to think that other people are going to think you're a failure. If you don't continue seeing results, you're going to feel like a failure. So remove that thought process of a failure and think of success.
If you had a proven step-by-step system that would take you from point A, where you are now, to a point B, which is your end result, wouldn't you take it? We deal with this all the time, and people's minds get in the way of their results, and it's been like that for years. Think about this for a second. A lot of people say, oh, it's not the right time. Right after they've just told me it's taken them 20 years to get to this point of 0 results. And then some people say, oh, I don't have the finances to invest, before we even tell them the price. So you're talking yourself out of it before you even know what's going on. And think about another 20 years of pills, potions, powders, recipe books, or programs that don't work. How much is that going to cost you? See, we're so busy thinking about the micro instead of the macro. Look at the big picture. Make a decision, because you deserve it. Another product we recommend on the MAP program is called Activated Charcoal. If you haven't heard of it, or if you haven't used it, this may very well be your best friend. One of our best-selling products for multiple reasons. This is great for detoxing. So when you're working out, you're building lactic acid up in your body, which is why your muscles are sore. We need to detox that out. Activated Charcoal will help with that. Activated Charcoal is also great for digestion. So you may be consuming different foods you're not used to. You may be consuming more food than you're used to. So using Activated Charcoal, 2 caps right before bed is highly recommended to help you see the most results out of the program.
Form Life.
All right, that's going to wrap things up for this edition of Exploring Mind and Body. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for listening to the show. I hope you enjoyed this slightly different format. If you did enjoy the show, feel free to shoot us a message. You can find us on any social media platform. Let us know that you enjoyed the show, and we'll do some more. And if you didn't really enjoy it, I don't mind hearing that feedback as well. So go ahead and send us a message and tell us that you'd prefer the regular interview or solo show that without so many breaks. Regardless, we're always trying to bring you information that can help around wellness, health, wellness, nutrition, fitness is what we do. So I'm going to leave you with that. Once again, thank you so much for being here. That's it. That's all I got. I'm out of here. As always, I'm your host, Drew Tadia, in health and fitness for a better world. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to Exploring Mind and Body with True Form Life's Drew Tadia, fitness expert. To find out more about the show, Drew Tadia, or to listen to past shows, visit exploringmindandbody.com.